Welcome guys to another video on Nikke Goddess of Victory. Now as you can see, I made this video about 10 months ago on the 9th of December. The title of this video was Nikke Goddess of Victory, the game that will never die, or the game will never die. Now I made this video with the intention of saying why I believe Nikke has a good model and why I believe this game will continuously get a lot of revenue. Now if you guys are looking at the dislike button and you're saying why does this video have 41 dislikes, or how do I have this dislike still? I'm using a dislike extension and it does not work correctly. 41 people did not dislike it. I actually went ahead and checked. It was only 25 people that actually disliked this video, and so far it looks like to all the 25 people that disliked this video, you guys have been proven wrong so far. This has only been 1 year now since the game has been released, close to 1 year, and so far we can definitely say that Nikke Goddess of Victory is doing absolutely fantastic. So to all the 25 people that disliked this video, you guys were proven wrong for now. I'm gonna laugh is that if in a year's time Nikke does absolutely horrendously, but I don't think that's gonna be happening anytime soon. So the title of this video is probably titled Nikke Goddess of Victory, the game that will never die and whatnot. So I'm going to talk about why I believe Nikke is an absolutely amazing game and why I believe this game will also never die. This is an updated video to this one over here. We're going to be going ahead taking a look at the revenue, talk about the opinion and a bunch of other information regarding the game. So we do know that the first anniversary is coming up very soon. A lot of us are extremely excited. Nikke has been doing absolutely fantastic with all the recent banners, all the collaborations that we have been getting, and I don't think collaboration will ever stop in this game. And as long as they have collaboration, there will always be continuous discussion around Nikke Goddess of Victory, and I can't wait for the next collaboration to be coming out for this game as well. But let's talk about the first year anniversary, and we're going to take a look at the revenue as well. But before I carry on with the video guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content on Nikke Goddess of Victory. As the anniversary is drawing closer, I have a lot of videos to be producing around Nikke. Talk about some of the most hated characters in the game, most forgettable characters that a lot of people want to have but don't have. A lot of interesting videos about to be pumping out, so make sure you are subscribed so that you guys don't miss out on that video. Anyways, first of all, let's take a look at the revenue. So I'm going to be using two different sources for the revenue. Right now I have App Magic, and then I also have Sensory Towers. Now I can't remember exactly how the revenue was going with Nikke Goddess of Victory, but with this one over here it says 20 million. However, if I go over to here and I just search up Nikke, probably need to set something else so that we can see their overall revenue. There we go. So 16 million from the iOS and 15 million for the Android as well. This is a year on since Nikke has been released, and we are getting absolutely insane amount of money coming into Nikke. It is extremely amazing. One thing as well I want to say is, if you take a look at this, so this is I'm pretty sure this is just for maybe iOS. Let me check. So I'm just going to search Nikke again. This is Google Play Store. It does not have the iOS one. Okay, that's cool. So 20 million. As you can see from the download, it says over 200. This actually shows us from this graph. Now, obviously, do take this with a grain of salt. We don't actually know the amount of revenue Nikke is getting, since this is just a third party just looking at Nikke. Obviously, the only ones who truly know the amount of money they are earning and the amount of people download the game is actually Nikke, but we can use this as a reference as well. So 200k, not gonna lie, that is a little bit lower than I expected. However, this actually shows that the people playing Nikke are sticking with the game, and then most of the people that are spending in this game are people that are actually enjoying the game. If you take a look at Genshin Impact, which is always a great game to compare, another Android one, so as you can see they get over 2 million downloads, but the revenue shows this, which means not that many people are willing to spend in, well, obviously Genshin Impact's revenue is insane, but if you take a look at comparing it with like Nikke Goddess of Victory, a lot less people are downloading the game compared to Genshin Impact, but it means a lot more people are willing to still spend in the game to continuously boost the revenue, and the people that have been playing Nikke for a very long time are enjoying the game. I have been playing since day one. I rerolled about like well, no, how many accounts, like 50 different accounts. Funny enough, the first ever account I made was the one I actually stuck with, and the account I am playing with right now. But if you take a look at just Nikke in general, Nikke has just been doing fantastically well. Now this only shows us the revenue for now. We don't actually is there a way I can take a look at okay, yeah, I'm not doing that. There isn't a way for me to take a look at all the revenues throughout the months. Actually, we could go to Reddit and I think we can find it. So we go to Reddit. There we go. Hopefully we should have like revenue amounts. So we find Nikke. There we go. Hopefully people have been posting the revenue for Nikke so that we can actually see each month. I can't spell, by the way. We'll just do this. Revenue. My spelling is horrible, guys. I do apologize. Okay, this is September's revenue. Okay, so we can take a look at 8 months ago. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but this shows in January 2023 Nikke was able to earn about 47, and in the month of February they earned 28 million. So they're ranging over 20 million basically. Let's go back again to see if we can see more. Yeah, so Nikke has just been printing money basically, and as this video suggests, Nikke will never die. And I think the reason why is because they have a good business model planned out for Nikke. Nikke is essentially just a pure waifu game. However, I don't think that is actually enough for a game to succeed. Now, it is funny because I always say Nikke is a waifu game, and as they have waifu, the game will always succeed. That is not necessarily true. If you take a look at so many gacha games that have released with so many amazing, beautiful waifus, the games don't really succeed. Most games don't really succeed. And so why is it that Nikke succeeds? Is it because you can, you know, jiggle the characters, you can see the assets? Is that why Nikke wins? I feel like the reason why Nikke is just doing so well is because you don't have to spend too long. The game doesn't feel like a job. I mean, it's like an idle game. You log in several times a day, but it doesn't feel like a job. Dailies can be done relatively quickly. We have events that come in regularly. The devs continuously show us like amazing events every single time. They give us a bunch of free resources as well. Half year anniversary was beautiful, and a lot of people are actually interested in like the story as well for Nikke. If you take a look at let's just go back to like the subreddits for Nikke, because you can just see the type of people who actually are interested in Nikke. Oh, not safe for work. I am not pressing that. I don't know what you weirdos are doing. Okay, there's a lot of, oh my days. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe waifu is exactly why Nikke is doing so well. Oh my days, is this what the subreddit is about? Yo, you guys need to chill. You guys need to, what? Okay, basically what I've confirmed is that as a Nikke player, we are horny people. Yeah, funny enough, if you take a look at this over here, by the way, this is not YouTube recommended it to me. I don't know why YouTube is recommending this, but yeah. Does this just show that Nikke players are just horny? Maybe. So maybe actually what I just said was completely wrong. Maybe waifu is exactly what Nikke has, and it's exactly what people want, and it's exactly why the game will continue to succeed. Now, at the start of the game was kind of battling with that identity in terms of, should we go too lewd or should we like calm ourselves down and release characters that with coats to cover the assets and whatnot. But as time has gone on, release of characters, they've gotten a lot more lewder as well, I guess you could say. They're not worried about like, oh, can we make it safe for work on like under 18 and whatnot. So I feel like that is a great reason why Nikke has continuously gotten attention of players as well. I'm not gonna say all Nikke players are horny, even though majority of people are, but I think that the fact that the game itself just hasn't really gotten any bad thing happening so far. I feel like we haven't gotten any negative press around the game so far, which is great because it shows that the devs are continually improving. Now, don't get me wrong, at the start of the game we did have several issues with like the modes being an issue. The mode still is an issue, but a lot of people are just getting used to it. We had several issues with like the skin gacha, which still sucks in my opinion. Lack of gems before, but now gems resources is coming out very fast. We all love that. Yeah, as you can see, players are angry. But in general, just like the business model for Nikke is just extremely amazing. And as they release collaborations, it just basically allows people to know that, okay, you want to play Nikke, you better stick with the game, because we will continuously get collaborations. You don't know when a collab will come out for the characters you are interested in, or for the webtoon or anime you are in, not webtoon, for the anime you are interested in. So Chainsaw Man I wasn't really that interested into, but hey, it's an anime collaboration. I definitely summoned for the characters. We recently got Nikke. In the future, we'll probably get more animes coming out. A lot more people will enter the game, and a lot more people are just anticipating the next collaboration we get, and that's why they continuously play. The gameplay loop is absolutely fun. The gameplay itself is great. I love doing interception because I play it manually. Interception is the only content besides like the co-op solo raid that I play manually, but you don't always have to play manually. You know, you're not forced to like, oh my days, I have to log in, play this manually and whatnot. It is actually very, very fun just to go into the game, do your stuff and get out. You can come and log back in every 12 hours and whatnot. But so far, Nikke has just been absolutely fantastic, and I will still say this game will never die as long as the devs realize that Nikke is a game where a lot of people want to summon for characters that look beautiful and summon characters that are very unique. And so far, actually, I think Nikke has been doing absolutely fantastic with power creeping as well. So let's go to pridewin.co. Yeah, there we go. So Pridewin, let me show you guys. So this is like the tier list and whatnot, and this just shows that characters from the beginning have been just being like still good. Like we got some Litz over here, we got Senti, we got characters from day one that are still very, very good. This game has been handling power creep so well that it puts so many other gacha games to shame. Some of the characters from day one are just still some of the greatest characters to use. Team building is fantastic. I obviously did have an issue with like breaking the level 160 wall, but if you've been playing since day one, you've pretty much broken that. I can't wait for the anniversary to pop off, showing us new events and whatnot. This is going to be extremely fun for Nikke, and I can't wait for, like, you know, the future of Nikke, all the great stuff we're going to see. Revenue should hopefully remain over 20 million every month, and that will just be absolutely fantastic. And I'm not going to lie, the upkeep for Nikke I don't think is that much. Obviously servers, getting characters, creating characters, and the animation, but with the amount of revenue they're earning, I think Nikke is definitely in the positive. They have been earning a lot. The amount of the money they earn and then the money they put back into the game, the investors, I guess you could say, I've seen this as like, okay, this is a positive thing. The way we've been handling Nikke has been absolutely fantastic. They haven't made too many like toxic decisions that could ruin the game. So far, it's just been positive. They also increased the gems you get from PvP, which has helped us like summon for the latest characters and whatnot. Overall, it's just absolutely amazing and fun to play Nikke. Maybe the reason why I love Nikke a lot more than majority of people is because the game has also blessed me with like amazing rates, but I feel like the rates are also absolutely fantastic in the game, being like what is the rates, like 4% for an SSR. That is absolutely amazing. Most gacha games right now are just releasing rates with like 0.65%, and I would like to say F you to Genshin Impact for creating that absurd amount of shitty rate. But yeah, whatever. Nikke just has amazing rates. Amount of resources we get is good. PvP isn't too toxic. Co-op is not too toxic. It's just fun overall just to play Nikke Goddess of Victory, and as long as it remains the way it is now, and obviously get some improvements in the future, get some new content, Nikke will always continuously be a great game. I don't see a reason why Nikke will ever die, besides the fact that maybe better like waifu jiggle physics shooter comes out in the future, or maybe Nikke decides not to release updates and whatnot. But I do think Nikke is a great game that will succeed. So that's all I wanted to talk about. Just a little talk about, not even a little, it's a lot. I'll talk about why Goddess of Victory Nikke is an absolutely amazing game. 1 year coming up soon. I can't wait to see future content coming out to the game, and the game succeeds. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.